Hey there, it's Coach Kristen. And today, for our Menopause Motivation Monday, I thought I would share what a typical day in living through menopause, like feeling good through menopause, might look like. So I was going to start with my routine. Now, keep in mind as I share my routine that what works for me doesn't work for everyone. So this is why I work individually with women in the Menopause program, because we know there's no one size fits all. And my lifestyle, my kids are out of the house. I'm an empty nester. It's just my husband and I and our dog. And so and I also have my own business, so I can really schedule in my daily protocol as I want. But what I do, and with each of the women I work with, it is super important to come up with a doable structure that serves us at this stage in life. Because we talk about how what we used to do and the way we used to go through a day, generally doesn't serve us today or in this stage of life. Assuming you're either in perimenopause, or you are through the menopause transition and on the other side, meaning, again, you haven't had a period for a year and you're beyond that mark. So the hormones have really stabilized, and that's where I am. So just to be clear, I've had to kind of renegotiate my focus. So that's a little caveat to what I do and how it works for me. So for me, let's go, right? First thing in the morning, get up. I pretty much get up at the same time every day, sometime between, I would say, 7 a.m. and 7:20, like pretty on target no matter what. Even no matter what time I go to sleep at night, my body clock is programmed to get up at that time. And actually, that's a good thing. So many of us think, oh, I went to bed later, so I'm going to try to sleep in. Well, that actually disrupts our circadian rhythm. So first and foremost, in my kind of structure, I want to make sure that my circadian rhythm is in sync, meaning I wake up, I go to sleep, that bookend of wake up, sleep at the same time every day. And then I work inward. Okay, so first thing in the morning, this is so important. It's really an important time of day to set us up to feel our best throughout the day. And what I do is, number one, I put my feet on the floor and I say, it's going to be a great day, right? No matter what, that's what I do. It's just a habit that I've created. And habits are really how we create the life we want. We instill these new habits until they just become what we do. Then I'm going to drink about 10 to 16 ounces of water right off the bat. I'm just going to wake up. I'm going to drink that water. I have it right by my bedside as I'm going in to brush my teeth. So I do that. I look in the mirror and I say, I love you and I'm going to take care of you today. And again, it isn't always what I'm feeling, but I have that intention. I'm setting an intention right off the bat. Brush my teeth, blah, blah, blah. Come downstairs, and I am a coffee drinker. And so I enjoy having a morning cup of coffee. I also fast. So meaning I put off my first meal of the day until about 11 o'clock, give or take. But I'm going to drink water. I'm going to have warm water with lemon first. So I'm going to get that in, really set up my digestive tract. Some may consider that breaking a fast. For me, I'm pretty metabolically flexible, meaning my body can easily burn fat and transfer over to, not, so that my blood glucose is not on a spike and a drop. That's really the goal in all these things I'm sharing with you today, is kind of stabilizing that blood sugar in order to reduce inflammation so that we feel our best, really. So I'm gonna have water, I'll have a cup of coffee. Within that space, I'm gonna do some kind of a reading. I have a daily support group that I hop onto for anywhere from a half hour to an hour, just to kind of reinvigorate my sense of, where I am in the world, how I want to begin my day with positivity and connection. Um, I may do some journaling, possibly a gratitude list, 1 to 3 things, what I'm grateful for, and also just kind of sit and go through my day. What does it look like? I have it on a Google Calendar, so I might even open up my computer, look at my day, and start there. Generally, I'm going to get outside right away. Also, after I have some coffee, do my little mindfulness morning routine in there, and then get outside, get some sunlight as close to, early as possible, right? And I'm either going to walk, I'm going to jog, I'm going to do something where I'm moving for about 30 minutes. And then I'm going to come back. And for me, I'm either going to have some clients that I'm going to be talking to, or I may go into doing some work, some brain work, some stuff like that on my computer, something where I'm, my dopamine is up, right? I've done some cardiovascular. I'm going to also probably do, at that point, some strength. So cardio into some strength. Now notice I haven't eaten anything yet. So there is a chance I will wait. I will have something to eat depending on the day, some protein, right? And then I'll do my strength. So it really depends on how I'm feeling. Before I do my strength, I may have a drink, like a coffee type drink. I'm not going to probably have caffeinated coffee, but I may do something like a mud water with collagen protein. I will probably do some creatine in there, some maca, a little bit of Element, right? Chocolate, I like the taste of that. And I might sip on that as I go into my strength workout if I'm doing it in the morning. So depending where that is, that's how I'll start. And then so that may be my actual first meal. Like I'm getting in some protein, and just to kind of boost myself through that. Generally, I may do yoga as a midday. So yoga may happen in there. So notice I'm doing cardio, zone 2, low intensity. I'm going to do about 30 minutes of strength training, either full body or a body, like legs or upper body. And that's about 3 to 4 times a week. And then I'm going to do some stretching and mobility. I try to get these in every day, believe it or not. So, but again, less time. It's not like all out in these workouts. It's a lower intensity, right? And then of course, fueling the body right after that. So then I want to have my big meal, right? That's where I'm going to come in somewhere between 1 and 3, depending. Sometimes a little later if I've had a larger first meal, like today I had non-dairy yogurt with plant protein based, and then I had some a scoop of Paleo Valley protein powder in there, along with, I also did some Pro granola. So in that meal, there's about 50 grams of protein, believe it or not. So that's a pretty big meal for me there. And so then I'm going to wait. And so today I probably won't eat until about, 4 o'clock. And then that'll be my 2 meals a day. And so I'll try to get another 45 to 50 grams of protein in that meal. And that's for me. This does not work for everyone. And I'm not saying this is something you should do. This is my protocol and I've developed it over years. And certainly this is how I work with women to figure out what works for them. Some of us need 3 meals a day pretty regularly, and we're not as able to fast as, in that, like for me, generally it's a 16-8 or even an 18-6 protocol. And that just works for me. That works for me. And I'm not strict faster. So I might have a drink, I might have a protein, some protein and fat, fiber in a drink, just to kind of get me through. I'm not real And if I'm hungry, I'll eat, right? So I'm not about that. But generally, if my blood sugar is balanced, I'm feeling good, I don't, I'll drink water and have tea. But so that's my main meal, middle of the day, somewhere like 1 to 4 in there. But I won't finish eating probably like until 4:30, maybe 5, and then I'm done. So my big meal takes a while to eat, especially getting in that amount of protein, right? So I'll do that. Then I always go for a walk because that helps to bring down blood sugar levels. Also helps, which helps to what? Utilize fat storage. So we really want that together. That really helps bring down the blood glucose levels. And it takes that wanting to keep eating out of the equation. So many of us are like, gosh, I just keep eating. And that's blood glucose on the rise, right? And so I go for a walk. I come back, I might have a little bit of work to do. I might have a group that I'm working with, or, something that I'm doing that is probably in the mind space, something, maybe another support group that I have that I'm part of, or something I'm running. And then by then it's later and I'm probably, the walk is going to be, by the way, with my husband generally and my dog. So that's always nice, a nice break in the day and a nice way to kind of connect and come in together. And then I'm going to relax, unwind once work is done. It's done for the most part. Some nights it's, kind of feeds in, and I will probably blue block glasses on, right? I try to bring down any kind of light into my eyes so that my body knows start to really wind. It's time to wind down. Again, remember book endings, wake up, sleep time. So having that wind down routine, I might have a cup of nighty night tea, but not a lot. I don't want to drink a lot of liquid, especially up between 2 to 3 hours before bed. I also don't want to eat anything between, about 3 hours before bed. For me, sometimes it's longer because I have that large meal. So, really letting the food be digested, which the walk helps, the winding down, low light, put on the blue block glasses, watch a show, relax. And then really make sure I head up to bed no later, for me, right around 10 o'clock. And, then I'm in bed, sleep, ready to sleep by 10:30. 11. And then, like I said, then it's rinse, repeat. Up, same thing. I'm going to have a great day, right? So this is, again, what works for me. And, if it seems crazy or off for you, that makes sense because we're all unique and we all have unique needs. And so what I want to say is I'm here to help. If you are struggling with weight loss resistance, meaning nothing is budging, you're suffering from menopausal symptoms, I've been able to help not only myself, but several hundreds of women that have been right where you are. So if you are here, I want to help you develop your new roadmap, just like I have. And mine doesn't have to be yours and you're not me, So again, it is just very individual. And, I have the knowledge and done the research and the science to really help you where you are. So if you're somebody that wants this kind of help, please reach out, contact me through Instagram. I'm at Kristen Fitness, or feel free to go to my website, KristenFitness.com, and I'll go ahead and post that as well, in the description of this video. So if you listen to the end, awesome. I hope you found some helpful tools in here. And again, please reach out and let me know how I can support you. So with further ado, I hope you have an amazing day. So bye.